Whoa, bitch, if you could take a step back, your breath really smells. I'm not walking you home, bitch. You're gonna have to get yourself home. If you get murdered on the way home, then I think that's your problem, not mine.
Kojak!
Hi guys, I just want to take a second to thank all my patrons here who have donated to me. No matter how much they've donated to me, it really means a lot to me. And if you guys want, you can check out my Patreon and help support me continue to make yaoi videos. Thanks guys. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Dramatical Murder. In the last episode, we didn't really do much. We just we got acquainted to some neighborhood children in Hagasan. But here we are now. We're delivering a package or something. I wasn't too clear on the details. It didn't really matter. But do note that I am recording this before the first Dramatical Murder video comes out, so I haven't even had a chance to read your comments on whether you'd prefer me to not read the dialogue that's in Japanese, or if you'd prefer me to or if you'd prefer me to read it. So I'm gonna still read it this episode, but if you guys in the first video told me, if I read later today that you guys told me that you didn't want me to keep reading the dialogue out loud, then I'll stop starting next episode. Alright. The best way to travel around here is by foot. It's what everyone does. Oops. Hitting the spacebar. The transportation system in the old resident district is pretty bad. There's a big street running through the center of the city, and sometimes there may be a bus or a train or even a taxi. But they also can be cancelled or delayed without notice, so they're not really reliable. The roads might be blocked at any time too, so nobody trusts public transportation. Even now, there are hardly any cars on the street. Well, if there are hardly any cars on the street, then wouldn't people be driving their cars because there's no traffic? There's only one taxi waiting in vain, and some junk cars parked by the roadside. The sidewalk is filled with people coming and going. The most reliable thing you can have here are your own legs. The hopeless old resident district is divided into north, south, east, and west. They're similar but have some differences. For example, the East District, where both Heibon and my home are, is a residential district, or residential area mixed with parts of downtown. The whole district is relatively safe, and it's easy to get your hands on various things, like sex dolls. The North District is an off-limits area, and has become something like a ghost town. It's unsafe. The West District is a residential area, but you can't really do any shopping there. The South District is full of clothing shops, games, arcades, and entertainment facilities, so a lot of young people go there. And if you go further than the North District, there's Platinum Jail, a place full of celebrities and corporate purveyors. Platinum Jail is one of the 5 Japanese conglomerates, and when Toei Incorporated bought this island, Midorijima, okay, that's gonna be tough throughout this series, they transformed it into a members-only entertainment area. If the stories I've heard are true, everything there seems to be luxurious. Starting with the Oval Tower standing in the center of the city, there are huge casinos, movie theaters, shopping malls, and hotels. Anyway, it's packed with all sorts of things. Basically, you can't become a member unless you're invited, but the membership fee is about enough to buy this whole island, or so I've heard. Of course, people here in the old resident district can't get into Platinum Jail. The old resident district is, so to speak, almost like a slum, so it's tentatively managed to the degree that barely anyone can live there. But that's it. The police will only act big or teamed up with the Yakuza and do whatever they want, so there's a huge difference between here and Platinum Jail. It's not like we can do anything about it. Even if we're unhappy, we can't do anything but endure and swallow it. Even so, it's often said that there's no place like home, so once you get used to it, living here is unexpectedly comfortable. We're not cornered so badly that we can't live. We have our nice days. I don't wish for much. I don't mind if it continues like this. The people in the old resident district live thinking like that.
Aoba. Aoba.
I don't even need to read that one. He's just saying his name. Ren pokes his head out of the bag and taps my arm with his paw.
どうした?
What's the matter?
考えすぎだ。 思考回路がショートするぞ。
What? You're thinking too much. My thought circuit is almost short-circuiting. What does that even mean? Are my thoughts like fucking directly linked to this dog?
マジか？つか、どんだけ貧弱な思考回路なんだよ、俺。
Seriously, just how poor of a thought circuit did I install in you? Did I just shade myself?
比較対象をごく一般的な成人男性として、その思考回路の強度を仮に100とすると、青葉の思考回路の強度は
If the intensity of the thought circuit is temporarily set to 100 and compared to the average adult male, the intensity of Alba's thought circuit would be...
いい、そういうのはいいから。その説明で余計にショートする。
Wait, what does that mean? Does he have a super big brain? Oops. Let's click that again. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like Alba has a super big brain or something. I don't know. Maybe he's like Lee. Does that mean I have to change his voice into a Lee voice? I could not handle that for a whole game. Okay, you don't have to tell me. It's me who's going to short circuit from that explanation.
そうか。
Is that so? I involuntarily smile at Ren's earnest answer and stroke his head. Ren is a dog-type all-mate. All-mates are artificial life forms with intelligence, generally used as support for network tools. They can search the internet and virtual space for information, and of course they can also be used to shop online. Depending on the model, it's also possible to use one as a helping hand around the house, and they play an active part as a partner in a net game called Rhyme. There are many types of all-mates. Among them are animal types which have many different forms. Many people love them as pets. Ren and I have been together for quite a long time too. I'm not exaggerating to say I would even call him my partner. Even as all-mates improve, and new models come out, I wouldn't abandon Ren even if hell froze over.
青葉、近道をするなら次の道を右だ。
Alba, if you want to take a shortcut, turn right at the next road.
あっぶね。通り過ぎるとこだった。
You said you're on foot. What? Can you not take one step back if you did miss it? That was close. Almost missed it. Following Ren's instructions, I enter into a narrow side street. Once I get through here, I'll be close to the courier. The thing that acts as a divider to the four parts of the old resident district is a street called Aoyagi Street. On Aoyagi Street, there are lots of stores where you can get common items cheaply. In contrast, there are many maniac hobby stores in the back streets. As I walk on the side street, a group leaning untidily against a dirty wall stands out. Like guys taking turns biting a silver drug sheet. That sort of atmosphere. What? What's wrong with these punk kids these days, always biting their silver drug sheets? Guess that's a new future drug. There was a time when I thought these kinds of things were normal. I was the same. But hey, it's not like I'm old enough to speak like a grandpa. I'm finished with that kind of thing, totally. As I pass between guys hanging out, the contents of their loud conversation reach my ears.
でさ、本当にあったらしいんだよ。こう、いきなり頭の中を乗っ取られるっつうの？
So yeah, it seems like it really happened, suddenly being hijacked in the head like this.
なんだそりゃ、強制ライム参加かよ。
What the hell's that? A forced rhyme participation?
そうそう、まさしくそれだよ。道端でいきなりライム仕掛けられて、しかも相手がすっげえ強いんだって。
Yeah, it's exactly that. A rhyme game would suddenly start at some random roadside, and the opponent is crazy strong too.
でもそれって臼井がいない状態ってことだろ？なのにライムとかできんの？
But wouldn't that mean Usui's not there? If so, is it even possible to do rhyme?
それができるらしいんだよな。よくわかんねえけど。
Seems like it's possible. I don't really get it though.
つか、準備も何もしてねえのに戦うとか無理じゃね？拒否れねえの？
And if you're not even prepared or anything, isn't it impossible to fight so you can't refuse?
問答無用らしい。とにかく強制的に引っ張られてボコられるってんで、まさしく辻斬りだよ。
Apparently it's a no questions asked thing. Anyway, being forcibly pulled in and then beaten. It's like a drive-by.
やべえなそれ。
That's pretty bad. They seem to be talking about rhyme. Rime is an avatar-type online fighting game. When opponents connect their consciousness online with a device, they can experience a virtual battle that feels real. There's no notifications as to when or where it's happening at all. When Usui, who performs the holding and judging of the game, appears, then that place becomes the field. At first it was a free game made by an amateur. The rules were loose and apparently there was no Usui either. When it gained popularity fast, Toei Inc. affiliated companies finally became sponsors. Then there was the strengthening of the system with the adding of the Usui and set official rules, which is what Rime is today. Well, since I'm not doing Rime, it doesn't concern me. I pass through the alley and walk onto Aoyagi Street again. I'm sure we'll never be doing Rime, guys. It doesn't concern us. I can see the courier sign at the end of the wide road. While walking towards it, I notice a thick crowd in the middle of the road. It seemed to be a loud fight. Curious onlookers gathered around and made noise. I continue to walk, trying to avoid the whole mess. A stir in the crowd suddenly occurs, followed by a shrill scream. I look into the center between our curious onlookers, standing on my tiptoes. A big bulky man shamefully lies on the ground while another man stands next to him. The man standing was facing away from me. Even so, I immediately recognize him. A bright red kimono and a big sword. It can only be him.
図体の割に大したことねえな。せっかく彼女の前だってのに台無しじゃねえか。
You're a big guy, but you weren't that much of a big deal. I can't believe you'd make a mess in front of such a fine lady. So cool, so dreamy. When Kojaku taps the sword to his shoulder, the hard-eyed girls rush to him while stepping on the man laying on the ground. Sheesh. I'm really sorry. A woman who is standing at a distance approaches Kojaku and apologetically lowers her head in a bow.
私もコージャクさんに髪を結ってもらいたいって彼にわがままを言ってしまってそれで
Oh, is it over? I was being selfish and I told him I wanted Kojaku-san to do my hair and he...
生意気なのよ
So cheeky.
そうよ部をわきまえなさいよね
Yeah, no, and it's your turn. The embarrassed woman seems to be the lover of the man still laying on the street. Perhaps the two tried to enter Kojaku's shop and start an uproar or something. Kojaku controls the surrounding woman gently with his hand gestures and smiles at the bowing woman.
お嬢さん、そう思ってくれるのは髪結い冥利に尽きるぜ。けどな、みんな俺の大事なお客さんなんだ。順番はちゃんと守ってもらわねえとな。
Young lady, if that's what you think, then I feel nothing less than honored and privileged to be a hairdresser. Then again, you are all my precious customers. It's really important to keep the line in order.
はい
Yes!
彼氏もちっと強引だったが、あんたを思ってのことだ。あんまり責めてやるなよ。また日改めて来てくれ。そん時は歓迎するからよ。
Your boyfriend was a bit pushy, but he was thinking about what's best for you. Don't blame him too much, okay? Well, please do come again someday. When you do, I'll welcome you.
はい
Okay. The troubled woman's expression changes incredibly quickly. Her eyes sparkle and she blushes up to her cheeks. Did this really have to happen? The other surrounding women apparently didn't like where this was going, so they start to push around the enchanted woman.
ちょっといつまでそこにいんのよどいてよ
Hey, how long are you going to stand there? Move over!
コージャクさん汗かいたでしょこれさっき買ったばかりのハンカチなんですけどもしよかったら使ってください
Kojaku-san, you broke a sweat, right? I just bought this handkerchief a while ago, but if you'd like, please use it.
いや、そりゃ悪いだろう。気に入って買ったんだろう。自分で使いな。
No, I can't do that. You bought it because you liked it, right? You should use it for yourself.
いいです。公爵さんに使っていただけるなら、きっとこのハンカチも本望です。
It's okay. If Kojoku-san would use this, I'm sure this handkerchief would like it too. I'm not creepy at all.
本望ね。そこまで言われて断ったんじゃ男が廃るってもんだ。そんじゃありがたく使わせてもらうぜ。
It too, huh? Since you said it like that, if I refuse, I'd be out of line. Well, I'll thankfully use it then. Kojoku takes the woman's hands together with her handkerchief and draws them closer to himself, smiling.
ありがとな。
Thanks. There it is, his famous lady killer smile. At least, that's what I call it. Yeah, I think she just may have came a little. The handkerchief woman goes into a weakened state and attracts glares full of terrible jealousy. Every single woman seems to be poised for the kill.
さっさと行くか。
Let's go already. I've seen this act so many times. Disgusted, I start to separate from the crowd.
青葉。
Okay, let's try to make my face disappear for a second. There we go. Wait, yeah. Wait, this is so difficult. Oh crap! I want this thing to disappear. How do I make the text box disappear? Yeah, it's space. Why isn't it working? Weird. It wasn't working a second ago. But there. Now you can see it. He's looking pretty good. I mean, I don't know what's up with the sword. Isn't he a hairdresser? Why is he carrying around a sword? I don't know what's going on with the world anymore. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. Crap! I know that everybody's attention is now directed to me. Don't call out to me, not now. This is bad. Let's just pretend I didn't notice. I turn on my heels and quickly start to walk away.
おい、待てって。
Hey, wait. Kojoku, disregarded my attitude, runs after me and catches my arm. Here we go again.
コージャック。青葉。やっぱり青葉じゃねえか。
Really like that announcer. Alba, it really is you.
ああ、
Yo.
なんだよ、水くせえな。いたんなら声かけろって。
You've got some bad habits. If you're around, you should say something.
ああ、まあ、仕事中に通りかかっただけだし。
Well, yeah, I just happened to be passing by during work.
仕事中？配達か？
During work? A delivery? Kojoku breathes out and smiles. The surrounding woman's eyes became hearts again. That smiling of his is a habit from long ago, but there are plenty of women who still fall for it like this. It's like his sub-weapon. However, there are too many people, so speaking is difficult, and the women's eyes are scary.
つか、お前も仕事中だろ？なんか騒ぎになってたけど。
But don't you have work too? Then again, there's all this commotion here.
ああ、こいつが列を無視しようとしたからよ。ちょいと軽くな。
Yeah, because this guy here tried to ignore the line. Nothing too hard to handle. Kojoku points at the man who is face down on the road.
お前、いい加減にしとかないと、そのうち刺されるぞ。
That's a really weird thing to say. If you won't give it a rest, someone's going to stab you. Someone's just gonna fucking murder you right here on the fucking street. I guess. I mean, is that a threat?
刺される？誰に？
Stabbed by whom?
見りゃわかるでしょうが。
If you look around, you'll see. Feeling jaded, I look at the women who are glaring back at me. It almost feels like they're saying, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. If you get too close to Kojoku, I'll never forgive you, with nothing but their glares.
まあ大丈夫だろう。つか、俺がそう簡単に刺されるように見えるか？
Well, it should be fine. Do I look like I'd be stabbed that easily? Kojoku lifts the edges of his mouth into a smile and laughs. this guy, but he certainly is skilled, so I won't say anything. What's going on with his knuckles? It looks like he has scars along all of his knuckles. That's really weird. Kojoku has been aware of the merits of his looks for a long time now, and not to put it bluntly, he's casually a confident man that's pretty good at fighting. He works as a woman's hairdresser at his own pace, and he seems to be quite famous for it. He works according to his own whims and sets up his signs when he wants to. There's no notice and he doesn't take reservations. Despite that, people always line up immediately. Whenever Kojoku touches your hair, it's supposed to send you to heaven. I can't even imagine how that works. Through my own eyes, this good guy act seems nothing but cheap.
とにかく女遊びはほどほどにしとけよ。影で泣いてる女がどんだけいるんだか。
I don't know why I'm pretending like I don't want him to cut my hair, like I don't want him to touch my hair and send me to heaven. I'm such a tsundere. Anyway, keep the fooling around within bounds. How many women do you think are off crying in the shadows?
んなこと言ってもな。しょうがねえだろう。スウェゼン食わぬは男の恥だし、女はこの世の宝だし。
You keep saying that, but I can't help it. It's shameful for a man to refuse a woman when she offers herself to him. Women are the treasures of this world.
女は綺麗で可愛い。だから、みんなに優しくしてやりたいんだよ。
Women are pretty and cute, so I want to be gentle to everyone.
コウジャクさん、素敵。
Kojoku-san, you're so cool.
大好き。
I love you.
まあ、それはそれでいいんじゃないですかね。じ
Well,
ゃ
I guess.
俺もう行くわ。
Well, I guess it's fine like that then. Anyway, I'm going.
お
Right.
コウジャクさん、早く。
Kojoku-san, hurry.
ちょっと、次は私が言ってもらう番なんだから。
Hey there, it's my turn next. As soon as I was finished talking, the woman went back to mobbing Kojoku. Standing in the middle, Kojoku looks at me as if he just remembered something.
ああ、そうだ。また近々お前んとこ行くから、タエさんによろしく。
Ah, that's right. I'll come visit your place sometime. So give my best regards to Tai-san.
へいへい。
Yeah, yeah. I give a short answer and start walking again. Even so, that guy didn't seem tired at all. He does anything he likes because he says women are treasures, but for me, it's just impossible. I can't stand those breasts and those pussies. I can't stand looking at them. I wonder if that makes me gay. Probably not. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm sure I'll start thinking about it a lot more starting now. Isn't it said that people like him are a certain kind of character? While listening to the woman's bubbling voices from behind, I walk to the courier. A specialized shipping office, delivery works. I enter through the sign bearing automatic doors and am greeted by the smiling face of Yoshie. Yoshie-san, who sits at the reception desk.
いらっしゃいませ。あら、青葉ちゃん、毎度。
Welcome, oh, Alba-chan. Hello.
お疲れ様です。
Thanks as usual. I bow slightly and put the paper bag on the counter. A small dog with dangling glossy fur sits proudly on the counter and closely watches my movements. What does that sign say? We give you our greetings. I hope that every day will be a good one. We send you smiles. We send smiles to your loved ones. What does that other one say? Prevent crime, prevent disaster, safety, join the community, neighborhood watch, disaster prevention week. It's what everyone wants. Okay. It's the sign dog of this shop, Yoshie-san's all-mate, Clara.
これ、お願いします。
I'd like to send this, please. Wait, what? Recruiting young men only? Okay. Alright.
はいはい、預かるわよ。
Yes, yes, I'll take care of it. With experienced hand, Yoshie-san checks the address and pushes a nearby button. A box next to the counter opens and she throws the paper bag inside. The courier is a shipping service that sends packages immediately to anywhere in the old resident district. Even though we're on a small island, no one could possibly walk the same distance within a day. That's why in this town where automobiles and such are inconvenient, it's very useful. Now then, with this, my work is finished.
それじゃ失礼します。
Well then, excuse me.
青葉ちゃん、この後お店へ戻るの？
Alba-chan, are you going back to the shop after this?
いや、今日は帰ります。店長が店早く閉めるから、これ終わったら帰っていいって。
No, I'm going home for today. The manager is closing the shop early, so he said I can go home once I'm done with this. So, I don't know, is she gonna be the Miss Yuri of this game? I mean, recruiting young men only. I don't know, guys.
あら、そうなの。いいわね。だって今夜は旦那らの最終回じゃない。リアルタイムで見られるじゃないの。
Oh, is that so? Isn't that nice? Doesn't the last episode of If It's Dan air today? You can watch it real time.
ダン？何ですか？
Dan? What's that?
やったの。この間教えてあげたばっかりじゃない。
No way! Didn't I just tell you the other day?
あ、そうでしたっけ？何でしたっけ？
Did you? What was it again?
ドラマよ、ドラマ。ジークダンスでさようならよ。今日でついにどちらをパートナーに選ぶか決まるのよ。
It's a drama! A dorama! Goodbye with a cheek dance! Today it's finally decided who will be the partner!
私は断然カイザー松岡がいいと思うの。あの爽やかな笑顔にちょっぴりのすっけがたまらないのよね。
I'm definitely thinking that Kaiser Matsuoka would be perfect. That fresh smile is absolutely beautiful. I just can't get enough.
はあ。
We're right. Yoshie-san wraps her hair around her finger and looks absent-minded with her eyes like a girl in love. Well, she isn't really a bad person.
じゃあ俺そろそろ。
Well, I'll be taking my...
そういえばね、アバちゃん、聞いた？ほら、あの話よ、あの話。もしかしたら知ってるかもしれないんだけど。
Speaking of which, Alba-chan, have you heard? You know, that story. I think you may not know. Yoshie-san seems to be quite serious and draws her eyebrows together while beckoning. She's not a bad person. I have to keep reminding myself that. Otherwise, does that say drunk driving is a big no? Alright. Didn't they say no one drives, though? Questionable. I don't get it. I give up and bring my face close to hers. There are no other people in this shop, but for some reason, Yoshie-san starts to speak in a whispering voice.
ほら、北の氷河谷あるじゃない？あの治安が悪い地区。
Whoa, bitch, if you could take a step back, your breath really smells. You know, Hyogondai in the north, that dangerous district.
もともといい噂のないところだけど、最近特に物騒な噂を聞くのよ。
It was never a good place from the start, but recently I've heard dangerous rumors.
はあ。
Yeah.
あの辺にね、超極悪非道な死刑囚がリーダーをやってるチームがいるらしいのよ。
There seems to be a team whose leader is a super diabolical condemned criminal.
ああ、スクラッチでしたっけ？なんかやばい連中が最近よく出没するみたいですね。
Scratch was it? Some dangerous gang seems to be around that area a lot now.
そうそう。刑務所の囚人たちで作られたチームらしいじゃない？
Yes. The team seems to be completely made of prisoners.
確かちょっと前にもあの辺で誰か誘拐されたとか、建物が壊されたとか、そんな話があったでしょ？
If I remember right, even before that, there were stories about people getting kidnapped or buildings being destroyed, right?
怖いわよね。夜道なんておっちおっち一人で歩けないわよ。
That's so scary! You can't even walk alone peacefully at night!
警察なんて全然頼りにならないしね。それどころか警察だって私たち何するかわからないし。ほんと、生きにくい世の中よね。
And the police aren't reliable at all! Not to mention they don't even know what to do for us! Really? It's hard. It's a hard world we live in. It's true that the police of the old resident district hardly do their jobs. They don't care if crimes are committed. For example, when passing a policeman, if you get on his nerves, even just a little bit, you'll be punched or in the worst case arrested. They're just like the Yakuza.
やだやだ。私も早く帰りたいわ。ねえ、もし帰りに襲われちゃったりしたらどうしよう。
Yuck, I want to go home soon too. Hey, what do I do if I'm attacked on the way home?
Eh?
Yoshie-san sends me a meaningful look with sparkling eyes. I'm not walking you home, bitch. You're gonna have to get yourself home. If you get murdered on the way home, then I think that's your problem, not mine.
大丈夫じゃないですかね。
I think you'll be fine.
なに青葉ちゃんひどい。
What? Hauba-chan? How mean?
私の一体何が大丈夫だって言うのよ。
How can you just say I'll be fine?
じゃあ、俺はこの辺で。お疲れした。
Well, I'm finished, so good job today trying not to get murdered on the way home.
ちょっと。
Wait. When I try to hurry to the exit, I'm stopped by a different voice than Yoshie-san's.
え？
Huh?
あの青いのはどうしたのかしら。
I wonder how the blue one is doing.
あら、クララちゃん。レンちゃんに会いたいの？そうよね。クララちゃんとレンちゃん仲良しだものね。
Oh, Clara-chan, did you miss Ren? That's right, Clara-chan is a very good friend of Ren-chan's. Yoshie-san lifts Clara in her arms and looks at me with eyes full of expectation.
今日は会いにくい家に。
Unfortunately, I left him at home.
そのカバンに入っているんでしょ？私に挨拶もしないで帰るつもり？
He's in that bag of yours, isn't he? Were you going to leave without having him say hello to me? When she presses me like that, I know I can't escape anymore. I'm sorry, Ren, but endure it for a little while. I take out Ren, who's in sleep mode, from the bag and tap his head lightly to start him.
青葉、どうした？
Alba, what's the matter?
レン、クララちゃんにご挨拶。
Ren, could you say hi to Clara-chan? Sorry to do you dirty. Ren's tail and ears droop. In front of him is the cocky Clara-chan being held by Yoshie-san.
どうしたの？まだ眠っているのかしら？
What is it? Is he still asleep?
ごきげんよう、クララ。
How are you, Clara?
ごきげんよう、レン。
I'm fine, Ren. Clara wags her tail joyfully. She looks like she wants Ren's doggy dick. Yoshi-san also lowers the corners of her eyes and smiles.
本当にクララちゃんとレンちゃんは仲良しね。
I guess it would be a robot doggy dick. Really? Clara-chan and Ren-chan are such good friends! Yeah, not really, bitch.
それじゃあ挨拶も終わったし、今度こそこの辺で。
Since the greetings are over, this time I really...
待って。ちょっと待って、青葉ちゃん。
Wait a minute! Alba-chan!
え？
Huh?
もう一つだっけ。ちょっと待ってね。悪いわね、帰るところ。
Just one thing. Wait just a minute. Sorry. I know you're leaving. When I was freed from Yoshie-san and went out, it was already nighttime.
お疲れ。
Ren, good job back there.
避けて通れないのであれば仕方ない。
If it can't be avoided, I'll do what I must. Ren crouches down in the bag wearily. Clara seems to like Ren in such a manner that when our eyes meet, it looks like he's begging for help. The personality of all mates can be set to one's liking. It changes with each environment little by little. As a result, a difference comes out in the chemistry between all mates, just like with people. Ren seems to not like Clara. Unfortunately for Ren, I think it's a bit entertaining.
青葉こそ大丈夫か
Are you okay too, Alba?
なんとか。
Somehow. After Yoshie-san stopped me, I was treated to a cake that had a huge amount of whipped cream on it. She made it in a cooking class. Class? Oh, class, obviously. I was reading it like class like it was a container or something. More accurately, I was forced to eat it all. Thanks to that, I now have severe heartburn.
さあ、帰るか。
So, let's go home now. I pat Ren's back to encourage my fellow soldier who has barely evaded death, and begin to walk towards home. The town, now dressed in night and flashing neon lights, lit up the shops everywhere. Because illegal construction isn't regulated, the sky in the old district in the old resident district is covered with the shadows of distorted buildings. That's why it's kind of dark even during the day. When night falls, groups that almost seem like they were in hiding until then come out. Ribstees groups gather too, so there's a completely different vibe from daytime. Ribstees are the people in the old district teaming up and fight in the... Wait, what? Ribsters are people in the old district teaming up and fight in the turf wars by themselves. Was that English? Because Ribstees... Did they spell it differently? Ribstees and Ribsters. I guess Ribstees is the group and Ribsters are the people in the group. Because Ribstees is older than Rhyme, the guys doing Rib look down on the ones doing mostly Rhyme. Ribsters think of those who do Rhyme as big-headed wise guys who live in their own fantasy worlds. But since it seems like Ribsters that are switching to Rhyme... But since it seems like some Ribsters that are switching to Rhyme, lately there have been many quarrels between the two groups. While I advance through the lively atmosphere, my hand is suddenly grabbed from behind.
おお、これブレインナッツのジャケットじゃん。
Who's this gross guy? Oh, isn't that a brain nuts jacket? The person who grabs my arm is a frivolous man whose hair is dyed red, probably younger than me.
なあ、このデザインって今プレミアついてるやつじゃね？
Hey, wasn't this design on Premiere right now? This time a green-haired guy comes over with a smile. Wow, their hair colors. Is it Christmas?
やっべ、俺これすげえ欲しいんすけど。なあ、お兄さん。
Oh no, I want this so bad. Hey, mister. The red-haired one looks at me with an artificial smile.
駅前の店で売ってるよ。
They sell these at the shop in front of the station. I know you're just after this ass, but you're not getting it. When I try to shake off his hand with great effort, the redhead looks at me angrily.
ちょっと待てって。
Wait a sec, hey.
お前なんだよその態度。
What's with your attitude?
俺は今ここでこれが欲しいって言ってんだよ。聞こえた？
I'm telling you, I want this here and now, you deaf?
つかさ、俺らバグボムなんだけどさ、知ってるよね、バグボム。で何？舐めてんの？
And by the way, we're Bug Bomb. Ever heard of us? So what's all this? You underestimating us? The green-haired guy holds out his wrist proudly. On it's a tattoo of a winking girl with enormous breasts leaning over a pink bomb. Whoa. Aren't these guys ashamed of having someone carve that on them? I would never carve pornography right on my body. That just goes too far. And I haven't heard of Bug Bomb before. Even though this tattoo would also be a thing that people in teams do, I know very well that these guys were underlings. Because they're only that, they like to pick up fights openly like this.
だせ。
Lame.
ああ？おい今なんつった？
What did you say just now?
だせっつったんだよ。
I just called you lame.
あ？おめえどこのチームよ？
Huh? You, what's your team?
入ってねえし。
I'm not in one.
は？まさかのノーマーク？
Don't tell me you're a no mark.
マジか？
Seriously? Red and green look at each other and started to smile stupidly.
ありえねえ。
You can't be serious. There are there are tag arts used as team symbols in Rib, and the team's tag art is tattooed somewhere on your body when you join. Those who don't have a tattoo are assumed to not do Rib. That's why it's common that no marks become targets of diversion for Ribsters. There's no team that holds a grudge if you happen to kill a no mark.
へえ、ノーマークってことはやっちゃっていいんだ。
If you're a no mark, that means it's okay to do you in. Did you come here just ready to commit murder? I don't get it. What do you want?
余裕っしょ。
Cause we can afford to.
お兄さんさ、ちょっと一緒にあっち行こうよ。な？
Hey bro, let's go over there for a little while, okay? So you know, we can murder you. No thanks.
その辺にしとけよ。
Who's this? Better leave while you're ahead.
ああ
Huh. Red and green throw an exaggerated glare at the voice coming from behind them.
こいつに絡むと、顎砕かれるぞ。
If you get involved with him, he'll break both your jaws.
はあ何お前誰
A new face? Okay, guys. It's almost 40 minutes now, so I'm gonna end the episode here, right before we meet our new character. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!